this video we will talk about herbal muscle strengthening. Muscles. Muscle tissue is the main source of body strength and movement. As his first task is to change the integrity of the body and move the internal organs, the human body contains about 650 muscles, and these muscles make up nearly half of the body's mass. All human muscles are made of the same material, which is an elastic tissue that consists of bundles of semi-fibrous material that can stretch, and it is similar to what goes in the manufacture of the elastic bond. Muscle is made up of thousands to hundreds of thousands of small muscle fibers, which are about 40 millimeters long, and are also made of very small strands of fibers. Muscle fibers are controlled by nerves, which make them contract. The strength of a muscle depends primarily on the amount of fibers in it. Muscle movement. Movement requires effort from the whole body. When a person thinks about movement, his brain determines which muscles are required in order to accomplish that movement. Then electrical impulses are sent through the spinal cord and nerves to those muscles, knowing that adequate amounts of neurotransmitters must be available in order to complete the contraction process. You have started the movement. There are mechanisms that allow the brain to track movement as it performs, and this is called proprioception. It is the sense through which a person can know the location of a specific organ in the body in relation to other bodies in his surroundings, in addition to gravity. Muscle strength. Muscle strength depends on two factors: mass, and nerve mimicry with muscle fibers. As the strength of the muscle increases with the number of fibers that are employed through neural simulations, for example, an arm muscle is stronger if 50,000 muscle fibers are employed compared to the employment of 25,000 muscle fibers. Routinely bearing loads and exerting an exertion on muscles improves the simulation between the brain and nerves, the neuromuscular junction, and muscle fibers, and thus increases muscle strength. The amplification of muscle cells is another way to increase muscle strength, and it works by a completely different mechanism from the method of nervous simulation, and leads to their growth and increase in their number through the utilization of nutrients, and this increase in the number of muscle fibrils will lead to an increase in the size of muscle fibers. It is worth noting that there is no increase in the number of muscle fibers, but rather an increase in the fibrils within them. Muscle benefits of some herbs and plants. When you eat herbs, follow a healthy diet, and exercise regularly, the muscle-building process will improve, as some medicinal herbs can increase the levels of the male hormone testosterone, which leads to an increase in muscle mass and energy during exercise, and some herbs also help to amplify the muscles by improving the body's response to stress, but caution must be taken when using medical herbs, as some of them may have side effects, or they may interact with some types of drugs. The fenugreek. The fenugreek plant strengthens the muscles and increases their ability to carry weights, and this plant also protects against cancer. By studying the benefits of the fenugreek plant, athletes who consumed the fenugreek plant were able to increase their weight while performing the push-up exercise using the legs, but one of the disadvantages of eating the fenugreek plant is that it makes the body smell strong. Chamomile. Chamomile is one of the ancient herbs used in treatments, including the treatment of muscle spasms, and it contains 36 types of flavonoids. Therefore, it is important for treating infections. Chamomile is used by rubbing and massaging the affected area with the oil of this herb to relieve the effects of muscle tension, and drinking chamomile tea helps relax tight muscles. Rosemary. Rosemary is a fragrant, evergreen herb found in the Mediterranean region. This herb is used in cooking as a spice, and perfumes are also made from it, and it is very beneficial for the health of the body. This plant is a rich source of iron, calcium, and vitamin B6, and it is packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. This herb has been used since ancient times to treat muscle pain, improve memory, and many other benefits. Useful nutrients for muscles. Muscles need when they are at rest, that is, when the body rebuilds them, to provide them with energy, by providing them with some different vitamins and minerals. First, vitamin C. Vitamin C is necessary in order to ensure the health of blood vessels, which in turn leads to the provision of oxygen and various nutrients to the muscles, and vitamin C is involved in the synthesis of collagen, which the body uses in building bones and muscles. Second, calcium. According to Dr. Popovits, calcium is one of the 2 nutrients most important for building bone and muscle. Calcium is found in milk and its derivatives, in addition to vegetables, and it is recommended to introduce 1,200 milligrams of it daily into the body. Third, vitamin B. The B series of vitamins B1, B2, B3, B6, B7 and B12 are very important for the general health of the body, especially for those trying to inflate and strengthen their muscles. Vitamin B is responsible for protein metabolism, as well as energy production. Vitamin B is only found in animal products, as vegetarians can only get it through nutritional supplements. Try any of these recipes and share your experience with us. If you like video, give it like and share with your friends. For more tips and tricks, subscribe the channel.